What's up? Welcome to the channel, and in today's video we are going to be discussing the Daybreak and Red Talon part of the game. And this is really important because this is going to make your overall life the best experience you'll ever have. And I play on Xbox, so we have quite the grind to get them points from. If you're on PC, I'm pretty sure you guys can do it in a couple buttons and have whatever you want. We, on the other hand, have to do a little bit of a grind. Now, play Daybreak. You're going to want to play Daybreak because you get prestige points, and it's a currency that you use in the game. I've already gone ahead and already done all this. I have a pretty good team I play with, so we were able to accumulate some points and get the rewards after a bit of time. So let's go to campaign, and I am gonna show you what you're gonna want to do. Now, you're allowed to have 9 survivors that you can recruit personally into the game itself. All right. Then there's a stop point after that. At that stop point, 10, 11, and 12 come from in-game story missions or a mission called Stranger Knocking at Your Door.
Do you have time for a little chat?
Up to 12 members. If you do a storyline mission and you get a member, what you do is send that storyline person, send them to the legacy pool. And what that allows you to do is to recruit another Red Talon faction as a member into your team. So I've been able to have 10 of them. Alright? Now I'm working on getting one more stranger knocking at my door for my 12th member to my community. Now that we're here, when you're playing Daybreak and you're unlocking the rewards in Daybreak, there's a whole list of them. You've got to play a lot of Daybreak to get them all. And when you get them all, the way you unlock them is you press down on your D-pad, go over to the pool, and go down to Daybreak and call in the Prestige Trader. That is where you have to buy the items that you unlocked. So I've already bought some. I put them in my inventory. So I bought what I wanted, and now we're just gonna head back here and we're gonna put it in the stack. We're gonna get to the rest of this in video 4. This is gonna get really crazy with the last video. So after this video is gonna be the last one, and then you're done, and then you're just gonna be going forward. Now, what makes these guys so potent are their bonuses that come with them. You're not going to be able to make another character like this in the game with all those stats. That comes from Red Talon operators. So once I level up that fighting and get that last star,
so listen,
boom,
I used to work for this dude who could get pharmaceuticals without
Here's
a
the
prescription.
war fighting.
Yeah, that's called drug dealing.
You're
Not
just going to get
street
all of
drugs,
those stats.
like painkillers
You're
and
not
sleep
going to get
aids.
this stuff
we
in
could
any other
use.
character.
What do you
The
think?
best part of this
Man,
is
I just
one
don't know
character comes with 2 bonuses at the bottom. Well, 3. Some have 4. So you get knowledge of munitions, knowledge of electronics, all on one character. Plus I get 2 item stack size. Can't beat that, right? That is perfect. Now let's say if you recruited a couple more demolitions. Those stack with each one. So you have a higher stacking in your inventory. So we have logistics, right? You're going to get 25 parts per day plus an item stack size for the community. So now you're up to 3, and your craftsmanship and your metalwork. If we go over, you've got infrastructure, 1 metal per day, one fuel. You can legitimately pick how you want to use these guys. Okay? Now for me, these are my leaders. I'm still working on leveling them all up. Anybody in a ninja suit are going to be my leaders. So I've got my builder, my trader, my warlord, and my sheriff. Alright? They also come with their little bonuses. Now, the next part to this, to level up the hero status with the Red Talon, you have to kill these guys here. Anything that's green on the map is going to build that up. So when you first come into the game, these gotta all spawn in. So it takes a little bit. And then you run out there, switch to your character, and kill them.
Hey folks,
that's how
time
you're
to give your
gonna
neighbor
level
a
up
hand.
your skills
Or
with
two.
these guys. And by doing what it says. What also makes these guys the best is that all of their weapons come with aim snap, which is crucial. Love this build, right? You can just aim it right to their head. So you get close, aim.
That's terrific.
I should reload.
That is the absolute. You can't get that. Well, you can, but it costs less with a red fraction. Red Talon. I keep saying red fraction. I used to play it on but a Red Talon operator. So with a Red Talon operator, it costs less stamina, and these guys are just the best they have. And now how you get these guys is you come over here, back down the Daybreak, and you call them in. Go there, pick one up, then that is it. Now what you're gonna want to do though is recruit some and then send a whole bunch to your legacy pool. You don't ever exile your survivors that you have in your community. You don't need to exile them unless there's like an achievement for it, which I don't even know if there is. Send them to your legacy pool. So I have about 12, 13, maybe 14, 15, maybe 20 of them. I don't know. I've done it a lot. But I know I'm around 12, 13 that are sitting in the legacy pool right now for the Red Talon. So when I go into lethal and somebody in my community dies, I can just pull one in from the legacy pool. But
most days I can keep from thinking
at
too much
least
about
they're
all
there,
the people
and
I've
I'm
seen
not
die.
using members like this. Alright,
But
these
at
are the
night,
guys I don't want.
When I'm trying to sleep,
These are just regular
that's
people
when I
that you
see
get into the game.
every damn one of them.
I will be completely customizing their builds with using the skill resets and so forth, etc. We're all going to get into that in the last part of the video because we got one more to do after this and then we're done. So these are just regular heroes, well, members that you can recruit into your game, right? These are all Red Talon. Now, what I've also done is separated what I'm going to be doing with the heroes, and this would help you out in your game too. So anybody that's like in a ninja hoodie, I'm never going to use while playing in lethal unless I'm forced to go do a mission with them. Other than that, they're going to stay in the base. Anybody that I have in like a cowboy hat, I'm still going to make another one. I'm going to have like 3 or 4 of them. They're going to be running all my snipers. Alright? These guys that are in random uniforms, I haven't got to yet. These guys in the military jackets, they're going to be my shotgunners that are going to be in the base. And when I happen to use them, which I'm going to use these guys often, they're going to be what I'm going to be running around with in the game. And I'll just have to switch weapons. But when I'm not using them, and I'm using another character, they're going to be using the shotguns in the base. And then that will be it. So I've separated them to know what to do and what not to do. And I've got a couple more characters and one more character to get. And then we'll be at 12 community members. But you're going to want to start playing Daybreak to start focusing on this. Because, like I said, you're never going to get... Where is this guy? Where is he? He's the default right there, right? You're never gonna be able to. You can put an unusual skill on him that says infrastructure or sleep, but it's never gonna come with 2. It's only gonna come with 1, knowledge of craftsmanship, right? But I can go to any Red Talon, and they're gonna come with 2. So you're able to get all of the skills in the game just from Red Talon operators without having to have multiple characters of the regular default characters in the game with craftsmanship, and then one for auto mechanics and one for this. You're not going to need that. And then what you do after you have everything, the last 3 characters, you put on specifically what you're missing, if you're missing anything. Perfect. Now you have your community built. You're building it and you're getting ready to go into lethal. All right, that is it for this tutorial. It was just explaining the breakdown. Never exile your survivors, send them to the legacy pool. I can't show you because I can't recruit, but when your members die in your community, you are able to go to the recruit legacy survivor. You spend 1,200 of your influence and you'll be able to pick the survivor you want. It's not going to be random. You'll be able to pick the one you want. And before you send them to the legacy pool, give them their backpack, give them the weapons you want, give them some ammo, give them some med kits, give them whatever you want. Poof, and then send them. So when they come in, they're ready to go and they're ready for combat. Level them up too if you want. Max them all out. It's entirely up to you, but send some people into the legacy pool. All of them. I've got a lot in there. All right. Now for getting extra heroes, like I already said, you can get them from in-game missions. I've only got one more to get, and from your stranger knocking at the door mission. Now, when you start a new game, everything resets. You come back in here, play for 15-20 minutes, and if you still don't have stranger knocking at the door coming in within like the first 5 to 10 minutes, end the game, go back to the main menu, load back in, and just reset it, and then something else is going to change, and then you're going to be able to get that stranger knocking at the door a lot faster than just waiting for it to spawn in for 3 or 4 hours. Okay? Now that we have this set up, we're going to talk about the last and final stuff in part 4 of this series, and that's going to be it on this guide. And once again, I thank you for watching. If this has helped you, please leave a sub. It will help me, and I will also provide a link in the Discord in the description. I appreciate this, and I really appreciate you guys watching. I really do, and I thank you. And everybody out there, stay safe, be blessed, and have a great day, everyone.